I stepped out of the taxi, and before my feet even touched the porch, the door swung open. A sharp voice cut through the cold air. "Why a taxi? What happened to the car we gave you?" It wasn't anger. It was disbelief, slow and deliberate, like he was trying to understand how something he gave could be gone. I opened my mouth, ready to explain that the car had never really been mine, that it was meant for work I barely got to do. But before a word could escape, another voice, smooth and practiced, answered for me. "That's when everything began to unravel. My name is Seraphina, and most days I smell like varnish and cedar, because I run a tiny ornament workshop in a cramped Seattle studio. It's not glamorous. The floor cracks, the heater groans, glitter sticks to my shoes like a stubborn friend. But it's mine. Every hand-painted cabin, every sealed snow globe, every carefully lettered name is a piece of stability I've carved for myself. People call me patient. They don't see the truth. I'm not patient. I'm careful. I learned early that a quiet voice and steady hands keep people from noticing you. And if they don't notice, you can work. My family sees it differently. My mother, Livia, calls me reliable. In our house, that means disposable. Bills appear, things break. My younger sister, Alara, needs a car for her influencer shoots. My reliability fills the gaps. She's 22, camera ready, the family's golden child. My father, Cashin, stays silent, allergic to conflict, folding under Livia's storms. Only my grandfather, Edwin, ever saw me without an agenda. He's the one who put me in that car in the first place, saying, "If you're going to move your work across the city, you need a car that keeps you safe." He ignored the flashy options, found a reliable SUV with space for my life, and handed me the keys like it was the most natural thing in the world. When I stood on that porch, the memory of that gift collided with the present. My mother's voice floated from behind him. "The car? It's for Alara now." The words landed like a blade. My throat tightened. My grandfather froze, knuckles white on the door. Behind him, my family moved in their practiced rhythms. Alara sipped water, ring light catching in her eyes, rehearsed as always. "It's logistics," she chirped. "I need mobility. You barely use it." My mother's laugh followed, soft and disarming. "Sweetheart, you're always in that workshop. Alara needs to get to shoots. Makes sense, doesn't it?" It made sense to them. Everything always made sense when it benefited Alara. I remembered every request I'd made, every sigh, every reminder that I could Uber it. Temporary, I told myself. Temporary. But temporary had become permanent. Their new truth. Grandpa's gaze found me. "Is that true?" I froze. In our family, my silence had been the path of least resistance. Alara set her glass down. "Honestly, Seraphina, if you planned better, this wouldn't be weird. I need the car." Something tautened in me, a trembling thread of anger I didn't know I possessed. It wasn't loud. It simmered quietly in my chest. Grandpa's eyes stayed on mine, steady, concerned, noticing the first crack in the version of me they'd built, a version that always gave, always softened. I hardened. Dinner passed, the room oblivious. My hands gripped the table, chewing without tasting. Later, in the back of another ride share, the cold pressed through the windows and I didn't cry. Not yet. I sat in my studio, lamp glowing over my workbench, leaning against boxes of ornaments, the familiar scent of paint and cedar wrapping around me. Then the tears came, slow at first, then in a flood, for the car, for the weight I'd carried silently for years. When I wiped my face, clarity struck. I opened my laptop and reviewed the accounts, payments for family, unauthorized charges, transfers for Alara's content. $9,000. Money meant for my studio siphoned quietly. I sat in the quiet, resolve hardening in me. I started a ledger, meticulous and complete. Every note, every date, every cent. When I finished, I saved it and stared at the screen. The numbers didn't lie. Neither would I, not anymore. The next day, Grandpa called. "Come by tomorrow. We need to talk." The morning air felt different, dense and expectant. His truck was in the driveway. Inside, the dining table cleared, except for 2 thick stacks of papers, mine and his. "Sit," he said. I obeyed. He read silently, the weight of calculation in his stillness. Then, "This isn't confusion. This is consistent misuse." He handed me the second stack. His records, hidden from my mother, showing years of their actions. "Your family has treated your work as shared property," he said. Today that ends. Speak the truth. They arrived. Livia first, perfume and posture sharp. Cashin hunched. Alara, phone in hand, ring light still reflecting. Grandpa gestured to the table. Sit. They obeyed. I laid out everything. Payments I'd covered. Charges I hadn't authorized. Livia's smile cracked brittle. Misunderstandings, she said. Grandpa's gaze unwavering cut through. Misuse, he said. Alara faltered. He asked softly. Did you ever repay her? Silenced. I spoke calm but firm. I didn't complain. Every time I set a boundary you called me selfish. Every time I asked for the car, you said Alara's work mattered more. Every withdrawal from my account, you said I overreacted. Livia flinched. I didn't need to argue. The proof was here. Grandpa nodded. The fund I saved for the grandchildren? It's reassigned. Seraphina, it's yours. Enough to secure your studio, your independence. Your truth is final. I didn't waver. I am done funding this household. The BMW returns today. My income is mine. My business is mine. Boundaries are not optional. Grandpa's hand on my shoulder. I'm proud of you. His decision, my boundaries solidified. The room fell silent. Weeks later, in my new studio, sunlight spilling through big windows, I arranged shelves, small tears of relief in my chest. Alara visited, placed payment for an ornament without fanfare, murmuring, for a friend. For the first time it felt honest. Livia didn't come. Polite texts, no intrusion tonight. Lamp lit. Quiet street outside, I felt it. A peace born from choosing myself. Standing amid the life I built, I understood. Boundaries aren't walls. They're doors, letting in only what you allow. If you've ever fought for your voice, your worth, your space, I want to know, where are you listening from?